surprises you can give us that we can look forward to next month?
Well, I have to say, not a surprise, but I'm very, very delighted that Canada's coming now. They were not sure if they were coming, and there you are. They've confirmed it, and that will just make for an incredible World Championship. As far as surprises, no, we just expect to welcome everybody that's coming from the 48 countries. We are actually, as part of our thank you to the countries for coming and promoting the country of Israel, we have set up for each of the countries to go on a bus tour to the Jerusalem and see the Western Wall, and that's not just, it's not about being Jewish, it's every religion is the melting pot of religion for the world, right? From Catholicism, Christianity to Greek Orthodox and Muslim and every other religion that you can think of. And so we want the other countries to come and see Jerusalem and get a tour. We also are going to take them to Yad Vashem, which was the Holocaust Museum. So we're making that offer and have made that offer to all the 48 countries that are coming, and that's a gift from us to them.
I'm so jealous that I'm not going to be there to see all this, because it's history and it's great to see and great to just witness and be able to walk and see those sites. Now let's talk about your team.
Okay.
You guys have been going on for a couple weeks on this kind of like a tour of games to kind of help promote the games coming up next month. Why was it so important for you to have your team go play an MLL team and then also go play other countries like in the Heritage Cup?
For exposure and fundraising in New York and different cities that we've gone to in the past. But, we got a shellacking by the Lizards. They changed the score every quarter, so it made it look really good for us. So, but, we want to play the best players possible so we can see how good or where we need to improve or how bad we are and see what players can match up against people. But it gives us a chance to get exposure as a country. We played the New York Athletic Club as well that same weekend, and we did very well against them, and very talented All-American players. And then a couple of weeks later, during the Memorial Day weekend, we hosted what's called the Heritage Cup, and we sponsored this. Is about our third year doing it, and we had teams this year from Jamaica, Puerto Rico, the Philippines, Greece, Poland, Hungary, I think Latvia and Israel, so about 7 or 8 countries, and we play. And it's not that everybody's from that country, but they have a heritage and roots to that country, and because we want them to say, wow, this is really cool and exciting, let me get involved with Team Latvia or Jamaica or whomever it is, so that they can get involved and go to their roots of where they grew up.
You also
and
learn about your family that way.
Absolutely. We've got one of our ex-coaches for Team Israel, Pete Ginniger, is actually the head coach for Team Uganda. So, we like to help everybody grow the sport around the world. We've got one of our players, John Rothhauser, who actually helped start lacrosse in, and hope I don't screw this up, I think Kenya, but another African country. So we want to do everything we can to build up the sport internationally, hopefully leading to the Olympics sometime in the near future. Yeah,
and I don't want to give any secrets away, but what did you learn about your team during that time, during those games?
That we've got some good players. I think we'll be very competitive, but any team that you put out there, if they have a lapse during the game, then you run the risk of losing. International rules are a little bit different. There's no shot clock. So you saw Canada slow it down against the USA in the last World Championships, and that hurt them tremendously, and that's how Canada won that game. So the rules are a little bit different, and so it gives us a chance, gave me a chance to take a look at some of our players, and I'm excited that we've got a good group of people, and not only great players, but very, very committed people to growing the sport in Israel, which is really important to me.
Now, before I let you go, I have to ask you, because lacrosse has been in your life for a long time, and it's been a lot to you. You've got 3 gold medals. You've been inducted to so many Hall of Fames. Where do you hope to see the game of lacrosse grow in the next 10 to 20 years, and hope where to see it?
There are so many Division I programs that don't have lacrosse. Alabama, Nebraska, Oklahoma, University of Southern California. I mean, all these huge football schools. How awesome would that be to have a true national championship? We have it today, but to have a national championship where Alabama potentially could be playing, Notre Dame or Johns Hopkins or whatever school it is, right? And so I think I'd love to see the growth in Division I continue. I think some of that has to do with Title IX and funding. And it doesn't mean, it seems to be growing very well in Division II and III. More and more programs are coming about. But if you look at the international basis, the quality of international lacrosse has to improve along with the Division I, II, III programs, meaning we need kids that graduate school to engage with their countries of origin, right? If you're Polish, go spend some time in Poland and help them grow the sport and find better players and teach them. And so, there's a lot of things that can be done. The Federation of International Lacrosse, I think, is focused on trying to help the sport grow. And I only talk about, boy, wouldn't it be cool if when you graduate college, instead of going to work right away or taking a 6-month vacation or a trip in Europe, go to the country of origin that you have and help them grow the sport of lacrosse.
Yeah, I can see how passionate you are about it, and I've learned a lot from this interview, so I know everyone else at home did too. So thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. Good luck next month in the World Games. I cannot wait to watch.
All right, thank you so much.